the Philippine American Unity for Progress. And we're made up of university students and graduate professionals who work towards influential events and projects with collaborative cooperation with other organizations that share the same passion for promoting a united Filipino-American community. So on behalf of Unipro, we would like to thank Roger Alama from naffaa and the rest of naffaa. And the Philippine Consulate. And of course the U.S. Census and Lydia Jaquez. Thank you very much. And of course, everyone in attendance for being here, because this is a very historical event. So it is really of great importance of the Filipino community to be counted in the U.S. Census. Actually, I believe there's a deeper and bigger meaning behind that Filipino category in the census questionnaire. It's really about appropriately representing our community, and having that column really signifies our dissolving label as an invisible minority race. And actually, according to the Yeha's El Nasser study of some immigrants assimilating faster in the U.S. today in 2008, the degree of assimilation has gained the Filipino Americans the label of invisible minority. So with this is part of our movement to really get away from that. You know, this is a long journey that the Filipinos have come, and this is one of our steps to being more recognized and more represented in the United States. So we really want to encourage the participation in the U.S. Census 2010, and honestly there has been a lack, so we want to change that. And with Unipro, we do have a strong connection with the Filipino community of our generation. If you have not known, in the collegiate institutions alone, we have a strong community with many leaders, upcoming growing leaders who are really striving for change, striving for better promotion of the Filipinos. They try to promote and educate our fellow Americans and non-Filipinos as well of our culture, of who we are. So with that, we with our technologies today, especially with social networking sites such as Facebook or even MySpace or even YouTube, really having that media as our source of really sharing that, and at a faster rate as well too. You know, so just to continue to promote our positive influence on the community through greater representation, which census does aim to accomplish, it is not about statistic. It really is the number to better serve our community. So when that questionnaire forms reaches your residents, schools, or however you guys reaches to you, be proud to see that Filipino column there, you know, because of that hard work that, you know, we need to get it there. You know, what we had to go through, just that underlying meaning of that. Finally, you know, the Chinese has it, the Japanese has it, Vietnamese, and Korean. Why not Filipino? Why not, right? So not only are you representing yourself, you're representing your family, your friends, your community, your kababayans. So again, this is one of our steps that let this hope to lead more bigger steps in the future for better progress for our community. And you know, with the help of you, we're just spreading the word. Just the awareness is such a big step already. So we want to thank you again. We want to volunteer our time and try to make everyone count in our census 2010. Thank you. One more thing I want to mention about our survey that Unipro is trying to do. As you know, the presidential elections in the Philippines are coming up in 2010, and we just wanted to get a survey out to you guys. We'll pass it out after all the presentations are done, just to say your age, your gender, and so forth. So it'll look like one of these, right? So if you can help us out, you know, that will be a great help, because we want to see what our community, who knows about the presidential debate or doesn't even know, we want to increase that awareness. So we want to see who we're working with for that. And thank you again.
It is my privilege and pleasure to call on Miss Carmen Matias, the Secretary.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me. I'm here on behalf of Mayor Michael Bloomberg. He sends greetings. I'm delighted to share with you that I've been working with the U.S. Census Bureau. I know Ligia, Rafael, and all the others very well. I just want to tell you a few things. Doing the census is safe, it's easy, and most importantly, it's confidential. As you all know, every American comes from somewhere else. We're all immigrants. I'm of Puerto Rican background, first generation. I have a daughter who just got married, and there'll be other generations to follow, if you will. Of the $400 billion that we deserve and will get when all of these numbers are added up, a big portion will belong to all of you young people. Think of Pell Grants, okay? I want to personalize it a little bit. You're in college, you're young professionals. The numbers for how much money are distributed to every state and to the educational system is based on the numbers from the census. If you're a doctor, and I look out here, and many of you may want to become doctors, how do we get hospitals? I heard a little baby, and we need schools, right? We need education. There are dollars that we are not getting. It's leaving money on the table. Not only for you, for your community, for future generations, but I think to put the United States where the United States belong in terms of the world market. As I mentioned earlier, we have 3.86 million. I think we're more. I think we're probably beyond 4 million. So go home, think of the 10 questions, think of 10 people, tell them it's coming February and March. Fill it out, it's easy, it's safe, and it's confidential. And have our community count. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Matias. Thank you so much. Now, I would like to fill up this table now. Chairman Lama. Konjan. Council Chairman. Maliski. Okay. Veronica. Yes. You come up. Anybody? Okay, come on. What is your name?
My name is Gabriel.
Okay, Gabriel. Give me that phone.
Okay, so my name is Gabriel Bradley. Yeah, Youth Region 1. I'm from Wallingford, Connecticut. And I have a question about, since we're a relatively small youth group, it'd be kind of harder for us to organize big things like this. So what other little things could we do? That's it.
I think Meriden, or somebody said something earlier, there's a lot of information that we could provide, and with youth, we're very familiar and adept with social networking. So if you want to post some information about the census. We have a lot of